Hello everybody, I hope everyone is doing well and welcome back. Today I'm going to be shopping my stash for products to achieve a look that I've had in mind for the last week. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do so. I really want to do this monochromatic red look, kind of with the heavier eye and red accents on my cheeks and my lips. I think it could be really fun. So hopefully I have the products I need to achieve this look. So before we get to picking, I would love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. It means much to me, and let's get to it. I'm going to start by picking out my base products, and I'm going to try to use things that I have not reached for in a really long time. So for foundation, I'm kind of eyeing this, the Intensive Skin Serum Foundation from Bobbi Brown. I haven't used this in a very long time. I don't think I'm in the mood for a face primer today, but while I'm here, I'm just going to grab my eye primer. And for concealer, I haven't really used the Fenty Beauty Bright Fixes in a while, so I want to pick one of these out. And for powder, I haven't used the LYS one in a moment. I also recently found some eyelash adhesive. I'm kind of in the mood to put on some falsies today. It's been probably like over a year since I have, so I'm going to take this out, as well as just my go-to brow products right now, Glossier Boy Brow and the Kosas Brow Pop. Now for blush, highlighter, and bronzer. I know I haven't used this one in a really long time. It caught my eye, the Glowish by Huda Beauty bronzer. I think this will be pretty with the vibe today. And for blush, do I have any red ones? This is where I was a bit nervous. I don't think I have anything kind of red leaning here. Oh, I'm so silly. I have two in here. I have the Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Spark, or the M Cosmetics Cherry Splash. I think the M Cosmetics formula will be too dewy with the Skin Serum foundation I'm going to be using. So I'm going to take this one. And now for highlighter, what do I want to use? I kind of feel like maybe a powder would be better. Since my base is going to be super dewy, I want to add some powder products just to add to the longevity of everything. I'm going to be using this. This is the MAC Postmodernist Peach Highlight from a couple years ago. Beautiful. Now for lips. Yes, I have salt in here because I mostly eat in my office right now since I don't have a dining table at the moment. But anyways, for my lips, something that I immediately thought of when I was planning this video was this right here, the Fenty Beauty Heat. But now I'm just remembering that this is pretty pink when it's actually on. So I need like a red gloss. It's actually over here for a different video, but I'm going to use the Tower 28 Spicy. And I'll figure out a lip liner later on. For my eyes, I know there's a nice red in this palette here from Milk. Well, in both of the palettes from the Day of the Dead collection, but this one is a bit more vibrant. The other one is a bit more berry toned. So I'm going to pull that, maybe use that one. I also have this red in here from Sugar Pill, which is more like a true red. I'm going to take that out too, but I think that's all I'm going to need for eyeshadow. Yeah. And down here, I recently got a red eyeliner pencil from Colourpop from the Cherry collection. Cherry Pie, for sure using this. And for my mascara, I want to use this one solely because the packaging is red. And I'm going to just grab my Glossier Lash Slick. And I'm actually going to choose a pair of lashes today. This one might be nice. Kind of backwards in there, but this is the Effortless lashes in the style Would I Lie. Those might be really cute. Before I do anything, I need to hydrate my lips because the other day I tried on and filmed swatches of every single one of these lipsticks in this tray for my fall lipsticks video. So my lips are feeling a little bit tired and dry today. I'm just gonna use this Belief Aqua Bomb Overnight Mask. I don't really listen to what this lip balm tells me what to do, and I use it mostly during the day. And I didn't pick a primer for today. I just want to go straight in with the Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum Foundation. I'm just going to apply it right over my moisturizer and SPF and all of that good stuff. I have two shades in my collection. I'm going to have to do a little mixture of them because the shade Beige is a bit too light for me and the shade Natural Tan is a bit too dark. So I'm going to use this Moda Pro BMX 180 Buffer Brush. It's kind of like a fluffier one. It might be good. I've never used this one for foundation yet. That looks lovely. Okay, so now for concealer, I picked the Bright Fix from Fenty Beauty, and I'm going to be using the shade 05 Butter. Ooh, I really like the Bright Fix in combination with the Bobbi Brown foundation. That looks really, really nice. I like this more natural base I have going on for today. So now I'm going to grab some of my powder, and I picked the LYS Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. I have the shade Translucent, which is also called Resilience. They just came out with some highlighters, and I'm so excited to try them out. They're not available on Sephora yet, but the moment they are, I'm going to be purchasing them. I'm just going to use this on my forehead and my eyes. I forgot that I chose the cloud paint. I can tell the weather is changing outside. My skin has been getting drier and drier feeling. Now I'm just going to take a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to apply some right under the eye. Now for bronzer, I'm really excited to be revisiting this one. This is the Glowish by Huda Beauty Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder. I'm using the shade 02 Medium. I haven't used this in so long. I've been preoccupied with the M Cosmetics So Soft sticks recently. So I'm going to be using a different brush today. This is a new one from Moda. It's a really cute brush set. I just put bronzer all over it, but they look like this. The bristles have pink tips. It's so cute. But anyways, I'm gonna use this brush. This specific one is a blending fan. Ooh, I think I'm going to be a fan of this brush for bronzer because it's kind of fluffy, but it's the perfect angle too, because you can use it this way to really diffuse it, or to concentrate the product, you can flip it this way. Wow, that was a fantastic experience with both products. I love that bronzer, how soft and luminous it is. It builds up so nicely, but this brush, I'm really impressed. That was really fun to use. Cool. Okay, now for highlighter. I haven't used this in so long. Really excited to use it today. This is the MAC Postmodernist Peach Extra Dimension Skin Finish. I just love how it's pressed in here. It's very impressive. The amount of puns I'm going to have to cut out of this video is insane. I don't know, I feel very punny today. And I'm going to be using my Moda Pro Glow brush to apply that. I'm feeling a little bit dehydrated, so I just reached for a spray and I grabbed the Rare Beauty one. And I think this is also going to help with the next step, which is blush. I think this will help to apply it over top of the highlighter and bronzer, which were both powders. This one I always have to double check if I'm actually getting it on my face, because it's so fine you don't feel it landing on your face when your eyes are closed, but it's definitely on. I'm now realizing I should have started with my eyes because of the techniques I'm going to be using. Modzi tabarnak. But anyways, just going to go for it. Now for blush, I picked the Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Spark, which is very red. Look at this. I think this is going to be too red. Ready? Look at this. Red-y. I think that's too much, so I think I'm going to mix in the tiniest amount of Dusk just to kind of neutralize it, since I wanted it just to be red accents on my face. I don't want it to be the star of the show, you know? That's better, yeah. And I'm just gonna grab whatever's left on my hands here, since it's still quite pigmented. I almost said pigmentated. Stop myself. To complete the base, I'm just going to grab a bit more powder and set the center. So now I'm just going to do my brows off camera quickly, so please enjoy the brow intermission. I also took a second to prime my eyelids with the Fenty Beauty eye primer. So now it's time to move on to the eyeshadow. And I decided to go with this red here, Love Plus from Sugar Pill. I did swatch both of them on my hands so you can see why. This one is from Sugar Pill and this one is from Melt. They're both beautiful, but this one was a bit more cherry and I liked the depth that Love Plus had. So now I'm going to be doing something pretty similar to my smoky eyeliner tutorial I just posted. So if you want to see how to do this look very in depth, I recommend watching that video, but I'm going to be using some similar techniques. So I'm starting off with this eyeshadow and I'm using this e.l.f. angled brush and I'm just going to trace my eyeliner out. And I'm also going to make this one a bit more flat. I'm not going to angle it up as I usually do. And the reason why I'm going to make it more flat is so I can get away with making it longer and more dramatic. Okay, I'm going to leave it at this for a second, and now I'm taking the Cherry Pie eyeliner from Colourpop, and I'm going to put this in my waterline. And I'm also going to take a small liner brush. This specific one is an Anastasia 828. And I'm going to make my inner corner come to a point. And I'm also going to line the top. Now I'm taking shadow once again. And I'm going to buff out the lower lash line. This is turning out so much cooler than I had in mind. I'm so happy I did this. The only problem though is that this eyeliner pencil is very, very crumbly and it keeps crumbling into my eyeballs and it's very uncomfortable. So this look is not going to be on for very long today. But anyways, now let's apply some mascara. And I think I'm going to forego applying anything in the crease. I really like how it's concentrated just around my eyes. So I'm just going to give my lashes a quick curl. My favorite eyelash curler is the Schuamera one, by the way. I was thinking about adding more depth, but I just love how true red this is. I think it's really cool. So for my mascaras, I picked the NARS one for the top lashes. This is the Climax mascara. And I guess I don't have to really build up my mascara since I'm going to be applying some falsies. Just gave them a nice little coat to tint them. And I'm using the Glossier Lash Slick for my lower. So here's an up-close look of the Eye Look Sun eyelashes, so you can get a good look. See right here, this is why I wish I started with the eyes, because this is kind of unremovable right now. But now I'm just going to quickly apply these lashes and I'll be right back. And here is the finished eye look. I love the lashes. I think it just stepped this eye look up. My eyelids feel incredibly heavy. I haven't worn eyelashes in so long. This is so fun. Again, the lashes I used were the velour Would I Lie. So now let's move on to the lips and then we're finished. So for my lip liner, I'm going to try something I believe I've never tried before, but I'm first going to line my lips with a neutral pencil. This one is the Colourpop So Happy lip liner. Okay, and now I'm going to layer another lip liner on top of that one to kind of neutralize it a little bit, kind of like what we did with the blush. But this is the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner in the shade Red the Scene. That totally worked out, yay. And finally, I chose the Tower 28 Spicy Shine On Lip Gloss. Oh, this is exactly what I had in mind. This is so fun. Okay, headband off. And here is the finished makeup look. I don't know what this reminds me of. Is there some kind of cartoon character that has a similar look like this? I don't know. What is it? It looks so familiar to me. I don't know, but all I can tell you is that this is exactly what I had in mind. I adore this look so much, and I really hope that you guys do as well. But I think that is all from me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's Shop My Stash. If you did, please give this one a big thumbs up. It would help me out so very much. I'll make sure to link all of the products I used in today's video in the description down below as always, and I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.